Hello, welcome to Strap Stretching for Pelvic Health. Begin by bringing your hands on either side of your rib cage and feel your rib cage expand into your thumbs, out to the side and down into the floor. Belly rises and then everything falls back down. Bring an awareness to how you feel on the floor right now to compare for after we're done. Just give yourself permission to simply be. Nowhere else to be, nothing else to do. Sink into the floor. Go ahead and bend your knees, feet to the floor, and grab your yoga strap. You're going to cinch it so that it will comfortably hug the ball of your foot. So we'll start on the right leg, placing it over the ball of the foot. Careful not to put it on the arch because that could be uncomfortable on your foot. So inhale, we're lengthening. Exhale, softening. Right now we're going to begin with dynamic stretches. So we're only going to hold for about 2 seconds or so through your exhale. So we inhale, lengthen, exhale, soften. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, lower, exhale, bring it up. We're using the strap so that the arms are doing most of the work. We are not working your core or muscles right now. The legs should be relaxed. That's the benefit of the strap. So now we're going to hold, thinking inhale, lengthen from your butt bone to your heel. Exhale, soften. Can you let the ball of the foot drop a little bit more, opening up the back of the leg? Keep the knees soft. Do not lock it out. Only go as far as you can keep that knee straight. Drop the other leg only if you can get your leg to foot over hip, 90 degrees. Hug knee to chest, and then prepare to wrap the strap to the inside of the ankle. Your hamstring has 3 different muscles. So when we do what's called triplanar approach, we're going to get different aspects of the muscle that we don't typically stretch. So again, we're just going to go dynamic, not holding for long periods. Inhale, lower. Exhale, raise it up. Try to keep your right hip down. Don't let it rotate or your butt pick up. If your butt is picking up or your knee is bending more, then you're going too far. So notice how your toes pointing towards the opposite direction. So that's the cue that that's the direction you're going to go now. So straighten the left leg and then the left arm, the elbow will bend, pulling the leg across the body. The right hand is stabilizing your hip and your back with the hand on the hip bone. Think inhale, lengthen, exhale, soften. Bring the right knee to chest. Give your back and the leg a break, and then prepare again. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, soften. 3 30-second holds or 3 slow, deep breaths. There should be no growing pain here. If there is, then you can change the position of the leg. Maybe don't pull up so high, let it drop down, and you can even let your knee bend more. We're looking just for a feeling that we're tractioning the hip out a little bit. We're getting a deep outer butt or thigh stretch. Let that left leg and foot be heavy. Inhaling, come back to center. Give the knee a hug. And then prepare to change the strap. We're going to wrap it to the outside of the ankle bone now. And this will roll the leg open. Feel as you drop out that the toes are going to point out now. So just a few dynamic stretches here. Inhale, lower. Exhale, stretch. The knee can be soft. You can let it stay bent here just as you stretch out. Bending the left knee will make it easier and less of an intense stretch. Cinching the hand up close to the lower leg is going to be less strain on the shoulder. So now as the right hand pulls the right leg out. The left weight of the leg will counterbalance. It drops out as well to keep your back and your sacrum on the floor. Do not let your body rotate into the stretch, into the right side, because that will negate the inner thigh stretch. So inhale, lengthen. Exhale, soften. How much deeper can your entire mid-back sink? Inhale, coming back. Exhale, opening up. Only go as far as you can keep yourself connected fully to the floor. Be gentle here. These tendons can easily be strained, as we are often very tight here, especially those of us who sit or stand for long periods of time in one position. Give permission to open and let go. Inhale, returning back to center, knee to chest. I'm going to switch the strap now to underneath the left leg. So it's going to be underneath the knee in a comfortable position to do a figure 4 or piriformis stretch of the right hip. It's the deep rotator of the right hip. Very important to maintain flexibility here for back, hip, and pelvic health. So you're trying to keep the left knee lined up with the left shoulder. Don't allow the body to rotate towards the right hip. And then envision the right knee opening up slightly, freeing up the groin. Go ahead and give knee to chest, both knees to chest. Remove the strap. Just check in for a moment and then open up the feet wide. And now we're going to do a wide knee down twist. Don't hold, just go as far as is comfortable. When the feet are wider, we're getting more of a hip stretch. And then we'll move the feet to get more of a lumbar and SI opening. Sometimes we can create more tension when we are stretching deeper than our body likes. So this is a good way to unwind that before moving to the other side. Feet are lined up hip width apart. Going slow, inhaling center, exhaling right and left. Inhale, exhale. So when we bring the feet together, we're going to get more of a SI joint stretch or opening. So this may be uncomfortable more on one side than the other. So just listen to your body, go slow. You never have to go as big as or as far as me. Just check back in before now, giving the left knee a hug. Drop that right leg out. And then we'll prepare to put a strap on this foot. So remember the ball of the foot, not the arch. Cinching up, walking the hands up on the stretch. Keep that knee bent. Not going for a real deep stretch, we're just warming it up, getting it prepared. Again, when you have the right knee bent, it can be less strain on the back if your hamstring and your back are really tight. So we're inhaling down, exhaling up. Inhaling down, exhaling up. Give permission to pull the toes towards the nose here now. So we're inhaling, thinking lengthening butt bone to the heel, softening as the ball of the foot goes down towards the face. Knee to chest for a break. Second rep. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, soften. You can even try inhaling for 3, 2, 1, and then exhaling for 7. So if you do that 3 times, that's about 30 seconds. So bring it down. Last one. On your exhale, make sure that the back is softened. If you can have the right leg straight and not feel a big arch in your back, then inhale, lengthen. Exhale, soften. As your belly button drops on the exhale, imagine your whole body just making a deeper impression in the sand. Left knee to chest. Prepare to wrap the strap to the inside of the ankle. Well, we'll get a different area of the hamstring and then eventually stretch the outer thigh. So right now we're just pulling toes towards the nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bring it up. So inhale, exhale, exercise, exert. So we always want to blow out on the stretch. So I say blow it out instead of screaming on the stretch. So once we hold, we're going to cinch up so the hand is close to the lower leg. And then we're pulling the elbow back down behind us. Allow the right leg to sink. Again, no groin pain here. Adjust the leg lower or knee more bent as needed. Knee to chest. And bringing to the other side once again. Think inhale, lengthen that heel towards the opposite side. And then exhale, soften. Left hand is holding on to that left hip. Do not let your back rotate. Keep your left hip secure to the floor as the leg elongates out of the hip. So left hand on your hip, right hand pulls as the elbow pulls back, just the weight of the leg. Try to let the leg be pulled by the strap. The leg isn't doing the work, the arm is. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, soften. Find more space every time you bring the knee to chest. Other side. So we're going to wrap to the outside of the same leg, and this will roll the hip open. Bring it down, allow it to relax, to open out. So now we're going to pull in the direction the toes are pointing. So we're going to do same side hand after we do a few warm-ups here. So inhale, lengthen, relax towards the floor, exhale, bring it up. Inhale down, exhale up. Remember, you can let your knee be bent here, just warming it up, preparing for the stretch. You also don't have to bring the leg all the way down if you don't want, and if it's comfortable. Prepare to counterbalance with the right, so right knee's bent, foot on the floor. As the left elbow pulls back and behind, the right knee drops towards the floor. So do not allow the body to roll into the left side. That will negate the stretch. So inhale, lengthen, exhale, soften. So preparing to hold, let the elbow be supported by the floor. Inhale, lengthen from the pubic bone or the groin to the knee, all the way to the heel. Lengthen, exhale, soften. Can you find any other tension in your body that you can let go of? Knee to chest. Last one. The right hand can support anywhere, the groin to the knee, to just encourage the body to stay connected, not rotated on the floor. How about your eyes, your jaw, your chest? Can you let go of anything in there? Breathe and sink. Left knee to chest. Breathe. Just notice how things feel. Okay, one more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, soften. So again, the hand holding as close to the leg as is comfortable on the shoulder will mean that the arm is doing more work than the leg. That's the purpose of strap stretching, of using a prop. Knee to chest, right leg drops down. The strap comes off the foot, and now we're going to lace it underneath the right knee, just slightly above the joint. And then on your exhale, you're going to pull the right knee to right shoulder as that left foot is sitting on the knee. Don't allow your body to rotate, especially rotate to the left. That would be cheating into the stretch. Keep the right knee lined up with the right shoulder. and the foot elevated so that you're in this 90-degree or L-shaped position. Inhale, belly towards thigh. Exhale, soften. So here I don't need the strap because I can reach, but use the strap if it means that your head or shoulders cannot be softened or relaxed into the bed or floor. Upper body is sinking. The left hand can be on the knee or the left leg in order to encourage that leg to open. Don't push, just encourage that left groin to be open. Sink and breathe. Enjoy this deep hip stretch that we all need very much. Last one, coming back up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, how much heavier can you sink your hips, your low back, even your shoulders and head into the floor? Breathe into that left hip, and as you exhale, envision more space around the joint capsule, more space in your pelvis. Okay, time to remove the strap, and then prepare to bring both of your knees up for a nice big bilateral knee to chest hug. And coming in happy baby, if you're able to, bring both feet up, and then the hands are gonna grab on either sides of the feet, trying to bring the feet at least over the knees, and then give permission with just the weight of the arms sinking towards the floor, allowing the knees to sink towards the floor as well. Inhale, feel the belly rise in between the space, the open space between the legs. Exhale, sink into the groin. And then we're going to bring both arms out into a T or W position. I'm going to drop both knees to the left. Left hand can be on the top of the right thigh, and then your head either can be up or rotated away if it's comfortable on your neck. Inhale, we're thinking lengthening hip to armpit. And then come back. Rotate to the other side. Inhale, feel your abdomen expand, opening up, rotating in the trunk. Really important area to keep open as our gait, balance, rely on this mobility. Give permission to sink everywhere. Give yourself one final hug and then stretch one leg at a time to the earth. Sink and check in. Objective observation, no judging. How do you feel compared to the beginning? This is your motivation and reminder of how much your body loves this and needs this. Where do you feel differently connected to the earth? And then prepare to come back to your day, rolling on your side, taking your time, exhaling as you push back up into a seated position, either cross-legged or both legs straight out in front of you. Thank you for giving yourself this time. I'm honored to be part of your journey. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful rest of your day.
If you like what you saw, please give it a thumbs up and hit the red subscribe button below to get more self-care solutions, tips, and tricks for your core health. It will last you a lifetime.